Hey guys, welcome back for another pick a card reading. And today's reading, we're going to put our focus more on how and where will you meet your future spouse. We've done the future spouse reading, that was ages ago. If you want to check that out, do that. But this time we're going to put our focus more on how and where will you meet this person. And we have here three options. Group number one, this is Flower Agate or Sakura Agate. Group number two, Clear Quartz. And for group number three, we have Citrine. All right, so you know what to do. Just choose which of these three crystals you are drawn to the most. Sakura Agate or Flower Agate, let's find out. How and where will you meet your future spouse? Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective which chose group number one. Six of Wands. The Moon in reverse. King of Pentacles. Wow. Hierophant. King of Cups. Strength. Bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. Okay. I'm seeing here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Cancer and Pisces. And then I'm seeing here strong fire signs, especially Leo. I am also seeing here earth energies, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, especially Taurus. So how and where will you meet your future spouse, group number one? Quite interesting, because what I'm actually hearing is that for a lot of you, you will be meeting this person on some social event, or there's some social gathering, or there's definitely some people around. For others of you, I'm actually getting that this is somebody that you will be meeting through friends, or you might actually start out as friends, but you're kind of like not expecting that this is already the person that you will be ending up with, okay? Because maybe you're just friends, and at first, maybe somebody in this connection is actually trying their very best not to make it too obvious that they're already having, some romantic feelings for the other person. That's another vibe that I'm getting. But whoever this person is actually, kind of like a secret admirer or eyeing on you, just like with this King of Cups over here. And he's holding this telescope. Like this person is watching you, carefully observing you. And that's the thing with the King of Cups. They are actually good when it comes to hiding their feelings, just like with the Moon over here, all right? They're hiding their feelings. They're not wanting to be too obvious. Even with a Strength card, like this person is actually holding their feelings back. But eventually, I feel that this person is going to be taking that risk, okay? And this person is going to be seeing you as somebody that, this is the one that I really wanted to be spending the rest of my life with, okay? So again, for some of you, you might be meeting this person through some social event or gatherings where there's people around, because I'm drawn to the Six of Wands and there's a lot of people, okay? It can also be work, or maybe there is also something about the teaching field. I don't know, I'm hearing that, like somebody's a teacher. I keep on hearing it. Either one of you is a teacher, and I'm also picking up in terms of career that somebody's actually a wealthy businessman or a businesswoman, okay? It can also be that. It can also be one of your clients. But I'm getting that there's definitely something about social gathering, or there's people around. And again, with the Hierophant, maybe, for a few portion of you, maybe in the church, okay? Maybe you're just actually in the church and then all of a sudden you bump into this person. But that's for a very few of you, all right? Let's see. Let's try to pull it more. Quite interesting. Sex. Okay. All right. Power. Door to personal healing and happiness. And yeah, you have here new vitality. Very nice. Okay. I'm hearing power couple. Okay, just by looking at this lady and this guy over here. And you have the power card. And I really heard that. This is a very intense and very powerful connection. I feel that there's going to be a lot of people who's going to be jealous about this relationship. Honestly, that's what I heard. And another thing that I actually heard with all of these 4 cards, I feel that you will be first healing from a very painful relationship. Okay? And after some time, once you're fully healed and once you are already, ready to love again or to meet other people, boom, all of a sudden, something's going to happen, all right? And it's going to happen, again, in such a way that I feel that you're not going to expect it. That's what I'm also hearing from Spirit, especially with this moon, okay? Although it came out in reverse, but that's what I heard. Like, it's going to happen in such a way that you're not totally expecting it. For some of you, I'm hearing from Spirit, you already met this person through your dreams. So if somebody watching group number 1 and you've been having some dreams, like this person is popping up in your dreams, but you cannot figure out who this person is. Like, I've never met this person, but it's like the face is grayed out or it's hard to really, see this person's face. That's it. That's a sign. All right. Because I feel that your guides are already kind of like showing you, all right, that there's someone out there for you, but you just have to go through some healing. All right. Especially from a really heavy past experience when it comes to your ex or somebody that you fell in love with. But whoever this is, with this Ace of Wands or new vitality, it will bring the color back into your life. Like you would suddenly feel very inspired again, okay? Like you're suddenly going to feel very charged up again. With all of these rainbow colors, like I feel that the color in your life, because you got here the power and it's really dark, okay, it's really bleak, but whoever this is, this person is going to bring the color back into your life. A lot of happiness, okay? I'm not going to read this as sex. Okay, I'm not really picking that up. What I even heard that maybe in the past you actually dealt with men or women who's more in the physical. It's a physical type of love. It's actually not something that is soul based. Okay, but whoever this is, because we're talking about your future spouse, this is actually somebody that is wanting to be in a very long-term, serious type of partnership because they are the King of Pentacles. Okay, and the King of Pentacles is somebody who wanted to settle down. And with the King of Cups that you saw earlier, that's also suggesting to me that they're emotionally mature as well. So yeah, I feel that the door of opportunity with this door to personal healing and happiness, and again, I just said happiness with the rainbow colors over here, it's actually going to be opened up for you once you've done the healing, okay? And some of you might already be dreaming about this person because I'm drawn to this dream catcher over here. And that's basically just a sign for you that this person is actually going to come into your life in the right time, okay? And if you're kind of like wondering, will I be single forever? I don't think so, group number 1, because we're talking about your future spouse here. Oh my gosh. It can also be a sign for you, all right? That before you actually meet this person, you will be having some sort of like a dream. And it's like, wow, who is that person? I've never seen that person before. I don't know. I'm getting that very strongly for some of you. And you might also be seeing the number 1 very often. Okay, 1111. Anywho, let's try to pull it more. Quite juicy. truth. Success. Great gratitude. Okay. And you got your renewal. All right. Okay. Very interesting, group number one. So, what I'm actually hearing for some of you, I'm hearing that this is somebody that you already know. Okay, not for all of you, but this is actually somebody that you already know. Maybe something happened, you guys got separated because you got the renewal. I feel that eventually you and this person are going to get back together. Okay, and maybe that's why it seems as if it's impossible. All right. And you're probably not expecting it anymore. And you're just basically, healing from the past. You're putting more focus on yourself. All right. And then all of a sudden, whoa, this person's going to be circling back into your life without you expecting it. Okay. And maybe by the time that they are actually going to return, they're also going to be the King of Pentacles. All right. They're actually going to be more serious, more grounded, and is somebody who wanted to build a very serious type of partnership with you, because again, this is a spouse card. The King of Pentacles is somebody who really wanted to settle down with someone. Another thing that I'm also getting here with all of these four cards on top of this might be, okay, might be a person that you already know for some of you. But I'm also hearing that with the Truth card, and look at this, the guy's back is turned. And what I'm also hearing from that, very specifically from Spirit, is that this person is actually not really going to be too obvious that they're into you. Remember the King of Cups, like he's holding this telescope or what? He or she is just definitely watching you from afar, or this person's just watching you and admiring you and observing you. And by the time this person is actually ready, this person's just looking for an opportunity. This person's definitely going to be telling you about the truth of their feelings, because you got the moon in reverse, right? So they are going to be opening up. And then with this great gratitude, and again, I'm not going to read the cards based on what it says, but I am really drawn to this card. Every time I see this card, I'm actually really, drawn to the birds surrounding this beautiful lady. So again, there's something about people. So I feel that's how you will be meeting this future spouse, either through other people. It can also be through friends, because that's also what I heard earlier. But it can also be that you and this person are going to start out as friends first, okay? And then this person is going to be opening up about their true feelings for you. Oh, wow. Quite interesting, especially for those who are going to resonate more with, yeah, kind of like know who that person is. Well, there you go. Because we got renewal. All right, let's see. What else? Solitude. Teaching and learning. Hold up. I just said that at the very start of the reading. If I'm not mistaken, because when I do the reading, I just go on and on and on. But I believe I said teaching or a teacher. And for others of you, I'm getting a wealthy or a successful businessman or a businesswoman. That's really what I'm getting. Whoever this person is, they're really successful financially because they're very ambitious, okay? But I also heard teacher earlier, and to see this teaching card, yeah. Hold up. Let me just pull up the rest of the cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Waking the lion and then healing the heart. Okay. All right. Yeah. How will you meet your future partner? I'm definitely getting here that first you needed to heal, group number one, or maybe you've been doing that already. You've been doing some healing work, and once you're fully healed, just like what I said, that door of opportunity for you to meet this person that you will be ending up with, it's going to be open up for you. So you just have to be patient. Spirit is actually encouraging for you to put more focus on yourself first. Okay? Because I feel with this teaching and learning card over here, whoever it is that you dealt with from your past, all right, it really, for some of you, it actually created a negative impact or even trauma for some of you, okay? And I feel you are still going to be, doing some healing work or inner work. And with the solitude, and I'm drawn to the reflection, I feel that you guys are really going to be learning something first about yourself, all right? As to why you met those previous relationships or why you met that person. And what is it teaching you as well? Because again, we are all teachers and pupils in this realm, okay? For every connection, for every people that we meet, we play an important role for them and vice versa. They also play an important role for us. You just have to be open to recognize or to identify what are you learning. And this is something that I always say over and over again in my readings. And so I feel that you will be going through that process first, okay? And eventually, that's when you will actually meet this future partner. It's like the universe is preparing you first, okay? You have to heal something from some past issues or something from your past that needs to be healed first before you can actually be with this person. If this is also a past person that you would still be ending up with, I feel that either one of you is going to be awakened with this waking the lion. Somebody's actually going to be realizing that, yeah, all right, I know now. What is it that I can actually do to make this relationship work? Because again, I'm really picking up that somebody's actually going to be going within. Somebody's actually really going to be trying to uncover what is it that I needed to do so I can actually heal the relationship, or I can heal the relationship that I have with myself. All right. That's one thing that I'm seeing here with all of these four cards. And it's weird when I saw the teaching card or teaching and learning, I just said that earlier, like somebody's a teacher. So for some of you, it can be literally that. Maybe it's a teacher-student kind of like thing. Like, for instance, maybe you attended a yoga class, or this is actually, a yoga teacher or what. I don't know. I'm just getting that for some of you, all right? Maybe there's that teacher student. I'm not talking about like a high school student and a teacher. I'm more like picking up like maybe this is a mentor, maybe this person is a coach, or maybe that's you and this is one of your students. Okay, that's for some of you. All right, because I'm also getting a very spiritual energy for group number one. Like somebody is also kind of like very spiritual, and then this is actually one of your students, that's also what I'm picking up for a very, very few portion of you. So yeah, let's try to pull up another set of cards. Quite interesting. I love this reading. All that glitters. Okay. All right. Oh boy. Red garden. Okay. Yeah, Seven of Wands. Oh my gosh, Ace of Cups. Okay. Yeah, very beautiful. So, at first, this person, like what I said, whether you already know them or not, they're not really going to be so obvious with how they truly feel about you. Because again, you got here the mask. Okay? So maybe on the surface or what's on the outside is not necessarily what's on the inside. Maybe on the outside, they may appear as if that, oh, you're just one of my students, or it's like this person's going to be putting on a mask first, all right? And they're doing that to protect themselves, because again, Seven of Wands for me, it's also about protection. Okay, so I feel that somebody's going to be doing that. Somebody's going to be trying to put on a different mask, so that it doesn't make it too obvious that they're already having some romantic feelings. Okay, but that's not really the case, because deep down, this person has a lot of romantic feelings for you. And I feel that the relationship is definitely going to be blossoming, okay? I feel at first there is a possibility that this person is not going to be open about it. They might pretend as if that, oh, we're just friends. Because I'm also getting that for some of you earlier, that this might be somebody that you will build a friendship with first. And maybe you're not expecting that this person likes you back or what. But eventually, this person's going to be opening up. Just like with this flower over here. Like, eventually, this person's going to be removing the mask and showing you what they truly feel about you. Okay, with this Ace of Cups. Because they have deep romantic feelings for sure. And again, this is your future spouse. Oh, gosh. So I feel that there is also an element of, yeah, secret admirer. Again, because they're wearing a mask. They're not really going to be that obvious at first, but they're actually watching you, okay? I feel as well that for others of you watching, one of you is actually in the public eye, okay? That's another thing that I'm hearing from Spirit. So either it's actually the viewer, or it can also be this person. Maybe this person is quite popular, all right? They're in the public eye, or there's actually a lot of people surrounding this person, okay? But they're eyeing on you, all right? They're actually watching you. They're really carefully analyzing or observing you, okay? Wow, very interesting. Let's just pull up the rest of the cards here. Let's see. Yeah, oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Whoever this is, they always wanted to protect themselves, and that's why they're wearing a mask, okay? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get one. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. Being extremely observant. I just said that. I just said that this person is carefully observing you, analyzing you. I love how everything is matching here. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So yeah, what I'm actually getting here for group number one is this. The person that you will be marrying, I feel that they are very much protective of themselves. That's why they're actually putting on this mask, or they're putting on a lot of armor to protect themselves. Okay, some people are like that. Okay, so that's an additional clue for you guys. I'm also getting here that this person is also kind of like very confused. I feel that for some of you watching, you might actually also feel confused about what they truly feel about you, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And that is because they themselves are confused. And I feel that they actually wanted to take a step back first to ask themselves, what is it that I really want? Okay? That they needed to withdraw. No wonder you got the Solitude card. So for some of you, if this is somebody they already know, they needed to take a step back first, or you both needed some break from each other, so that you can actually fully realize and understand, all right, about what is it that you want, or what this person wants with you in the first place. So I feel that eventually they would be having that clarity, all right, about what is it that they truly want, and that is you. Especially for those who are resonating with, yeah, I already know who that is. You're actually describing somebody that I dealt with in the past, okay? Another clue for you guys is that this person is quite forgetful, okay? Either they're not really good when it comes to remembering dates, or they're just basically, having some issues around, yeah. being forgetful or not remembering something, okay? But they're also very much extremely observant because you got that card over here. And yeah, sooner or later they would have a clear insight, or it's kind of like a breakthrough for this person, okay? And they would really realize that, yeah, the truth card that you saw earlier, that's it. They would actually finally get the truth of this is who I wanted to be with. This is the person that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. So yeah, that's for those who are resonating more with, you already know who this is, and there's actually going to be a renewal in the connection. But I don't think this is going to happen right away, I'll be very honest. Oh my gosh, you got the courtship now. Okay. Oh boy. Yeah. You got the dog and the internet. Okay. All right. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm picking up like someone is in the public eye. Or there's something about that, about social media for others of you. Oh boy. All right. Let's get one more first. See, I told you, reconciliation. Are you kidding me? That's why I'm... Oh my gosh. That's why I'm discussing that for some of you watching. This is actually the person that you've already dealt with from the past, and you're kind of like, it's impossible. I don't want to deal with that person anymore. But again, you can't control life's events. Anything can still happen, all right? But if you've been doing the healing work, because that's what I'm being shown, keep doing that. It's working, and it's for your highest good. Okay, because that's exactly what your spirit guides wanted you to do. They wanted you to put focus on yourself. They wanted you to learn from those experiences because it's teaching you something. And at the end of the day, again, this is for your growth. And I'm seeing here, for those who are resonating with, it seems as if that I know who you're talking about, okay, or how I met this person. Yeah, because this person's going to be circling back into your life. You got reconciliation here. Someone from your past is returning to your life, okay? So this is a validation for some of you. But for others of you, I'm also getting it can be a past life person, okay? That's why the connection is very intense. It's really, really romantic. It's really powerful. And I'm getting here that you guys are going to start out as friends first, because you got the dog card, okay? So I feel that there's that element of friendship for group number one, either through friends. You might be meeting this person through a friend, or you guys are going to be friends first, and this person's going to be wearing a mask and not really, going to be open about their feelings. Others of you, you will be meeting this person on some social media site with the internet, okay? Maybe dating site, okay? And then eventually, the relationship is transforming. That's what I'm getting. From friendship or from the dating scene, you guys are going to take it to the next level with this courtship. Or this person's going to make a move on you and tell you, hey, you know what? I really wanted to take this to a much more deeper level. I really have a lot of romantic feelings for you. That's what I'm getting here with this courtship card. Wow. Very beautiful. I love this. I'm hearing the name Tom. That's crazy. I just heard that while I was, discussing that. I just heard that. Tom. I don't know who am I channeling. Anyway, so before we wrap things up, because this is not an uber long reading, since the entire reading is more focused on how and where will you meet your person. So again, before we pull up some charms, which I haven't pulled for a long time, by the way. Yeah, I missed that. Before we wrap things up, as a recap, for a lot of you, number one, this is somebody that you'll be meeting in some social event, okay? Or there's actually a lot of people. Maybe that's why I got the internet. So for some of you, social media, internet, okay? It involves people, right? Others of you, it can be a gathering, all right? It can also be through friends, or you guys are going to be starting out as friends. And then for others of you, it can be your client, or there's actually also that teacher-student kind of vibe that I'm getting for some of you. All right. So those are the things that I kept on picking up. But others of you, it's somebody they already know. Okay. All right. So anyway, let's pull up some charms. And it's been ages that I haven't pulled this up. Yeah, I kind of like missed this one. All right. Let's see. Wow, flower. Hmm. And then you have butterfly. I was just talking about transformation. Things are really going to be transforming and growing between you and this future spouse of yours. And then we have leaf. All right. So for me, this is autumn leaf. So there's something about releasing. Okay. Like something needs to be released first before you can have a brand new beginning, before things are going to be transforming. All right. And with this flower, it's like what I said earlier, it's like the relationship is going to be blooming. Okay. And again, another butterfly. Oh gosh. And then we have here L. So L for me, it's wisdom. And earlier got teaching and learning. So there's really something about teacher because I already heard that before that card came up. I heard it from my spirit guides are saying teacher. And so either that's you or this person is, maybe that's their profession, okay? Or it's just basically talking about that there's teaching and learning here in this relationship. And there's a lot of mirroring too, because you got the mirror over here. So yeah, I don't want to obsess over the labels of twin flames, but yeah, there's a lot of mirroring between you and this future spouse. And again, another flower. Oh gosh. You have peace. So if this person is somebody from your past, I feel that they really wanted to bring back the peace in the relationship, or maybe they would be seeking for forgiveness because they love you. You got the love and the infinite symbol. Oh my gosh, this is a love that is eternal. Remember when we saw the sex card? I just said that I feel that, even if you actually also notice that maybe this person just wanted to be physical with you, especially if this is somebody from your past, like you got really turned off maybe because you wanted something serious, and this person also just wanted something that is purely physical. And when it comes to turning this relationship into a much more deeper type of connection, they're kind of like running away from it. So yeah, I feel that's another case for some of you watching. And that's why we have transformation. Like this person's going to be transforming to become the King of Pentacles. Somebody's ready to settle down. Somebody's going to be serious, all right? But for others of you, if you're not resonating with it's a past person, I'm actually getting here that the love that they're going to be offering to you is eternal with the infinity symbol. It's not something physical, because physical love is temporary. Okay, soul-based type of relationship is eternal. Always remember that, because I'm getting that whoever this is a very spiritual type of connection, and it's orchestrated by the divine as well, is what I'm hearing right now. It's like the angels are watching over this connection, okay, is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing Canada. Somebody watching is from Canada, or maybe this person is from Canada. I don't know. I keep on hearing that. And the name Tom. Crazy. But anyway, that's it. Okay, this is not a who is your future spouse type of a reading. And if you wanted that, you can actually check out one of my videos around future spouse. But this is actually one of the ideas from the subscribers, by the way. And thank you so much. There you go. We wanted to put our focus more on how and where will you meet this person. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye, guys. On to your reading, group number 2. You chose clear quartz. Let's find out how and where will you meet your future partner or future spouse or your other half, okay? So we've done the future spouse reading. If you haven't checked that out, go check out one of my videos. But this time we're going to put our entire focus on how and where. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective, which shows group number 2. Seven of Wands. Five of Cups. Two of Pentacles. High Priestess. Two of Swords. And you got here 4 of Swords. Wow, what is this? Group number 2. Okay. All right, and then you have here Three of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm actually seeing here definitely a lot of Swords energies. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. We also have here Earth energies, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, especially Virgo. And we also have Pisces, if it's actually water. Okay, so how and where will you meet your future partner, group number 2? Wow, this is quite interesting. I'm hearing a very specific message right now from Spirit. Let me start off with that. Somebody watching group number 2, you guys are very, highly psychic. Some of you watching are even tarot readers and all that with this High Priestess over here. And she has also some tarot cards and all that. But if you are, all right, and you are actually doing that spiritual career, what I'm actually hearing for you guys is that this is something that you're not going to be expecting, or it's something that you won't be seeing because you are already highly psychic. It's like you can really, predict the future. You're clairvoyant or claircognizant. It's like you already know what's going to happen next. But this future spouse or this other half is something that is not going to be revealed to you, or you're definitely not going to be able to predict that. Okay, that's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Because even with this Two of Swords, like she's blindfolded, okay, and she's not sure how to hit that target, but that's what I'm getting. So this is to say or to suggest to you guys that this is something that is going to happen all of a sudden, or you're not going to expect everything, all right? That this is the person that you'll be ending up with. Maybe some of you are already kind of like also saying that, yeah, there's no one out there for me. I'm also hearing that. Or I don't want to be in a relationship because of my past relationships that did not work. I'm also hearing that right now for group number 2. And it's like somebody also watching group number 2 just wanted to be single forever, okay? I don't know why I'm hearing that. But again, it's like all of a sudden you would be meeting this person, and it's something that you're not going to expect. So even if you're not a tarot reader or psychic watching this, all I'm saying is that if you are, all right, it's something that you can't predict, okay? And it's going to happen in a very unexpected way. And for the rest of you, it's still the same energy anyway. It's something that you will not be expecting, okay? Like, for instance, you go to a place and you're not really expecting that this person that you're talking to, or there's someone out there, is actually your future spouse already. So that's the energy I'm getting for group number 2. For others of you, I'm actually hearing that you are actually going to be meeting this future spouse through some sort of like counseling, is what I'm hearing. Maybe this person is a therapist or a counselor, is what I'm hearing very strongly. Okay, not for all of you, but again, that's another specific message. And then for others of you, after you've done the healing work, if you're not resonating with that this person is a therapist or somebody who's going to be helping you out to get over something that is very painful or heavy, whatever that is, I'm hearing that after you've done the healing work yourself, suddenly you'll be meeting this person, okay? And it's actually going to be from another person, is what I'm hearing, okay? So maybe one of your friends, or maybe your colleague, or what. And speaking of colleagues, for others of you, this is actually somebody that you'll be working with, or you may be also working together, all right? For instance, you are a doctor, then this person is also a doctor, okay? Or if you're actually a psychic, let's just say, maybe this person is also into that stuff, okay? Both of you are doing the same things. That's actually what I'm getting for group number 2. Wow, a lot of messages, but yeah. Number 1, I'm hearing it's going to happen in a very unexpected way, all right? It's like your focus is not there. Some of you are kind of like putting your walls up because of what you've experienced in the past, and so you're like, okay, love is not for me, or I don't want to be in love anymore, or I don't want to be in a relationship, but then boom, all of a sudden, Spirit or the universe is actually going to be sending you this person. That's really what I'm getting here. Some of you, you will be meeting this after you were able to heal from a very painful situation where you are going to be getting your balance back with this Two of Pentacles, okay? Because I feel whatever it is that has caused you a lot of pain or heartbreak, it left you off balance, is what I'm hearing from Spirit, okay? But after you've done that, the healing or inner work, you will suddenly meet this person. Others of you, it's actually a person's going to be helping you out, and then all of a sudden, you know, relationship is going to be blossoming between you and this person is going to be helping you. Okay. And then another thing that I'm hearing, by the way, another extra, either it's actually somebody that you're working with, just like what I said earlier, or this is one of your clients. Okay, let's see what else. Wow, landscapes and places. Change. Okay. Very straightforward for group number 2. For some of you, you will actually be meeting your other half after you have decided, okay, or somebody watching group number 2 is going to be deciding to relocate. Okay, because you got landscapes and places and then change. There is going to be a change of location. Maybe for some of you because you wanted to forget the past, like, I don't want to be in this place anymore. It reminds me of my past person. I don't know, I'm hearing that, but somebody actually wanted to forget. Somebody actually wanted to have this change of environment. So there's something about environment. So maybe that's it. You will be relocating, whether it's a different state or a different country even, and that's how you'll be meeting your other half, okay? That is very, very straightforward, and that's what I heard. For some of you, number one, either it's because of you wanted to be in a brand new environment because the place or the experiences that you've been in, it caused a lot of trauma. And it's like I'm hearing somebody wanted to forget, like, I don't want to be in this place anymore. That's why you are going to be thinking of relocating or moving to a different country or to a different place. And then others of you, not necessarily, it can also be because of work, okay? That you will be sent to a different state, and then all of a sudden you're not expecting that you'll be meeting your other half there, okay? I'm hearing New Jersey, by the way. I don't know who is this for. New Jersey. I'm also hearing Iowa very, very strongly. Crazy, and I'm getting goosebumps all over my body. Crazy. Yeah. Earlier, for group number 1, I heard names. Well, I heard Canada for group number 1, but for group number 2, I'm hearing states in U.S., okay? I heard New Jersey and Iowa. Anyway, but yeah, there's definitely going to be a change of location or residence. That's how you will meet your future spouse or your other half. Let's see what else. Women holding a heart. Daydreams and decisions. Yeah, and again, with this is 7 of Cups. So 7 of Cups, it's about confusion as well. So I'm actually picking up that for group number 2, it's like you are not putting your focus on love. That's what I heard when I saw these 2 cards. Love is not your priority. Maybe because you were hurt in the past, okay? And that's maybe why I'm hearing somebody saying, yeah, I'm not interested in love anymore, all right? I don't want to get hurt again. Somebody's even saying, I want to be single forever, okay? But yeah, I mean, nothing is set in stone, all right? Anything can happen, because what I'm seeing here for group number 2, especially if you're resonating with that, in which love is not going to be your priority anymore, like, I don't want to be putting my focus there. I don't want to be experiencing that same type of heartbreak anymore. I even heard like somebody's a man hater. But then again, boom, all of a sudden somebody's actually going to be appearing into your life, and this is again going to be changing how you see things. Maybe because that's the reason why I heard trauma, okay? Like the past experience created a negative impact. But the good news is I feel that that painful experience also taught you to love yourself, because look at this lady over here with this huge heart. It actually transformed you with a butterfly. It actually helped you to grow. It helped you to love more yourself, okay? And then what I'm actually getting here is that with the Seven of Cups, it's like, yeah, I'm not really putting my focus there, all right? Actually putting more of my focus on my career. That's actually what I'm hearing for group number 2. It's like your entire focus on that time would be more about your career, your business, and then all of a sudden you'll be meeting this person, and this is the person who's going to be your other half, or the person that you will be ending up with, all right? So yeah, crazy. This is actually quite interesting. Totally different energy from group number 1. This one is fun. I kind of like this. I don't know. I kind of like this reading. Anyway, let's see. Triumph. So there's definitely, you know, something about traveling, okay, for you guys. That's really what I heard. Unlike with group number 1, it's more about they would be meeting their future partner or their future spouse on some social event, all right? Or they will be starting out as friends. But with you, group number 2, I'm getting it's a totally new person so far. So far, although we're still going to be pulling up more cards. But honestly, the energy I'm getting is that this person is totally brand new, okay? You might want to check out other piles. Maybe there's another pile that you're interested in. But for group number 2, so far, that's the energy. I'm picking up it's a brand new person you haven't met before, okay? And for a lot of you as well, I'm getting there's travel involved. So either you are going to be changing residences, okay, or changing locations, because you got the change card and then landscapes and places. And I'm getting more of like you are definitely going to be relocating maybe to a different country or a different state. Wow, a lot of travel for group number 2. So through travel for sure. And then got here empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. All right, let's pull up more. Status quo. Adventure. Again, travel. And honestly, I even heard the country Morocco as well as Greece. I don't know. I don't know if it's actually going to be the place that you will be moving to, or you are from Greece or you are from Morocco. I'm just hearing countries now. Earlier it's New Jersey and Iowa. Now I'm hearing, gosh, a lot of places. So there you go. That's exactly the energy for group number 2. For a lot of you, you will be meeting your future spouse, your other half, through traveling, okay? Or while traveling, or from a different location, okay? Because you got the adventure again. I feel as well that either you love traveling, okay? For some of you, we're not going to be resonating with changing residences or moving to a different state or a different country. Maybe you love traveling, and that's how you'll be meeting this person. Maybe while traveling, having a vacation somewhere, all right? Crazy for group number 2. And I'm also getting here that for group number 2 with this empathy, what I actually heard with this empathy card, for some of you watching, you guys are actually empaths. I feel as well that you might have attracted, you know, not so good people from your past, people who are controlling, people who are actually very toxic. That's actually what I'm getting, not for all of you. And that's probably also the reason as to why you're kind of like, you know, a little bit guarded when it comes to love, or you needed to protect yourself. I keep on hearing the word protection, okay? Like you needed to protect yourself from people, and it's like it's hard for you to believe in love again, is what I'm hearing. But yeah, I feel that for some of you, it's also about places. You will be meeting this person. Bodies of water are so strong, okay? So if you're resonating more with, yeah, having a vacation somewhere, maybe you are going to be visiting the beach or the lake. I don't know. I'm also getting that. But there's definitely something about travel for group number 2. Again, a totally different energy from group number 1, which is gorgeous. Let's see what else. How and where will you meet your other half, group number 2? Milk and honey. Okay. All right. There's definitely going to be a golden opportunity for you to meet this person. Okay. Others of you, maybe through business or something to do with career. Okay. Because we also saw that. Others of you, it can be that you will be working with this person, okay? Or this is one of your clients, or maybe you are the client, because I'm also hearing that earlier, like somebody is actually visiting a therapist or a counselor or a healer, is what I heard. And then they would, yeah, suddenly have feelings for each other or develop those feelings from this business or working type of relationship into something much more romantic. Sacred pool. Again, bodies of water. Okay, there's something about water. Oh gosh. Yeah, again, change. Oh my gosh. Wow. Crazy. You keep on getting the word change. Okay. So like what I said, change of yeah, I'm hearing change of career as well. Earlier, it can be change in terms of location, because somebody is actually going to be moving to a different country or state. And that was so strong for group number 2. There's something about places. Others of you, can also be that you'll be changing careers, and that's how you'll be meeting this future spouse or your other half. Oh my gosh, you have here the storyteller, okay? Somebody's also a writer. Either this person is a writer or you are a writer, okay? Wow. Yeah, that's actually what I'm getting. And I feel as well when I saw this change in the storyteller, it's going to be a totally new person. Like it's a blank book over here, all right? Like you're writing a new story for yourself. So whether this is actually a clue for some of you that this person is most probably also a writer, or you are the writer, okay? And you may have some dreams to grow your career and all that. And I'm seeing that you will be actually, yeah, changing locations or changing residences because you're actually going to be pursuing your dreams as a writer. But for others of you, this is more about you meeting someone new, okay? Or this other half is somebody new. It's not a past person. What I'm actually getting is like a blank book. Like this is a brand new chapter of your life with this person. And whoever this is, I feel that you are definitely going to be feeling so much happy being around this person, because I feel that there's emotional happiness with the pull. Like maybe in the past, the people they have dealt with, they're actually a bit detached from their emotions. This person is different, okay? And then speaking of differences, for others of you, another clue is that this person might be from a different culture, because you have here milk and honey, okay? So there is definitely some differences there, whether it's age, whether it's culture or ethnicity. Wow, I love your reading, group number 2. I feel like this is my favorite. I love this reading. Okay, let's see. What else? Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, now it makes sense why we keep on seeing the cards change, right? You saw the card change from different decks twice, and you got it again. Crazy. Wow, I love your journey, group number 2. I tell you that. And speaking of adventure, because you got the adventure card earlier, and there's a lot of places for group number 2. I just love your story. Okay, that's why I'm picking up somebody's a writer, or maybe this person is a writer for some of you. It's like you're writing a brand new story about yourself. And that's good, because whatever it is that has happened to you in the past, that's not your ending, okay? That's not the end of the story. It's just a chapter, right? Okay. So here's what I'm actually seeing. Remember, you keep on getting the cards change. And the change is more about you, group number 2. How you will meet your future partner or your future spouse or other half. There will be, some changes happening on your side, or you are transforming, you are growing. How? Number 1, what I'm actually hearing is that there was something that has happened to you in the past that caused a lot of heartbreak for you, or it created a negative impact. Some of you are even traumatized when it comes to love and partnerships, okay? I feel as well that a lot of you chose group number 2. You guys are so giving. You guys are actually so loving. And you may have attracted people who kind of like took advantage of you, took advantage of your kindness, all right? And they kind of like also controlled you. And that was because you have low self-worth is what I'm actually getting here, okay? And I feel that because of your low self-worth or self-love, I'm getting here that you have attracted all of those people in the past. But the good thing, because you got your victory after struggle, yeah, no wonder you got the triumph card, okay? You've been through a lot, group number 2. It was a struggle for you when it comes to meeting the right person for you. Because like what I said, a lot of you chose group number 2. You dealt with a lot of not so good people. You kissed a lot of frogs, in other words, okay? But you will be victorious. I feel those negative or really painful experiences, the goodness around that is that it actually helped you to realize something about yourself, okay? You are actually going to be realizing, if you haven't realized already, you will be realizing that, hey, you know what? I needed to work on myself. I need to love myself first, because I feel the only reason as to why I keep on attracting all of those type of people is because of I have low self-worth, that I tend to settle for less, okay? Because you got a card about settling for less. So somebody watching group number 2, you have the tendency to be doing that. And that's actually the reason as to why you met those people, okay? But when I saw that card, women holding a heart, that's it. You're transforming. That's why there's a lot of butterfly as well for group number 2. You're growing, all right? You're discovering more about yourself, all right? That I needed to put myself first. I need to work on my self-esteem, work on my confidence, work on my self-worth, okay? And I'm not going to settle for less anymore because I love myself now. All right. So that's the change. So after you've done the healing work, no wonder you got the 4 of Swords at the start of the reading. You are actually transforming to become this butterfly, and boom, universe is like, she's ready, or he's ready. She knows now how to love herself. She knows now her worth. There you go. We are going to send the person who's going to be mirroring that to her or to him. And I feel that whoever this is, this person's going to be totally different. That's why I got change, because it's a totally different person from the men or women that you've dealt with, because this person is going to be kind of like, your ally. Like this person is going to be working with you, not against you, okay? And I'm also getting here that somebody watching group number 2 as well, you may have settled for less by trying to fit in, that even though you don't like, those people, or you found a lot of red flags, but just to fit in, you just settle for less. Or it's like, okay, I'm going to be in a relationship even though I really don't like this person, just to fit in, or that people are not going to make fun of me because I'm actually, still single until now. I'm going to be in a relationship, all right? And that's not good. That's not the, a healthy reason to be in a relationship. So there's something about relationship patterns for group number 2 as well. And the good news is you will be overcoming that. That's why I got the triumph. You will be overcoming all of those struggles, and you are transforming to become this very, very beautiful person inside and out who knows how to love herself or himself first, okay? And you're just going to be sharing the love that you have. Because usually if you have low self-worth, on top of you're going to settle for less, it's like you're always going to be putting other people first, other than your own needs, or not your needs, but other people's needs, okay? And so that's something that you are being encouraged to heal, all right, and to work on. And you will, okay? Because we're talking about your journey, and that's how, after you've done the work, that's how you'll be meeting the future partner. Gosh, I love your reading. This is my favorite so far. Oh, man. Okay. A lot of cards. Let's try to pull it more. Yeah, Three of Swords. You've been through a lot of heartbreak. Oh my gosh. Some of you may even, kind of like engage in a third party situation, is what I heard from Spirit. Oh boy. And I feel it's because of, yeah, like low self worth, because you know your value. And that's how you are going to become. You would be transforming to become this person who knows their value. They're not going to settle for less anymore. I know what's good for me. I know what's right for me. I deserve more. All right. That's really what I'm getting for group number 2. And that's why I got the Ace of Swords. This is actually the breakthrough for you. All right. And yeah, he got the Star. Healing. Oh my gosh. And it's also written in the stars that you'll be meeting this future spouse or this other half of yours. I feel that this person is also going to be, yeah, like you are hoping to be in a much more healthier type of partnership because you've been through a lot of heartbreaks. That's another thing that I'm hearing. Okay. Others of you, it's different. Because again, it's a general reading. Others of you, you have lost your faith, is what I'm hearing when it comes to love. Because you've been through a lot. Not just partners, like romantic partners, but even people in general. And it kind of like, left you traumatized that you have to put all of your walls up. You might meet this person, okay. So you might meet this person at nighttime, by the way. All right, that's another thing that I'm hearing right now from Spirit. So yeah, interesting. Let's see, what else? But for group number 2, the strongest would be travel. And for a lot of you, group number 2, it's a brand new person. So if you're still hung up on a past person and you wanted to check out other piles, do that. Because so far, I'm actually getting here that for group number 2, it's not a past person. It's a totally brand new person. You got great fortune over here. Let's see what else. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Again, a lot of butterfly. Talk about transformation here. Oh my gosh. I love this reading. Something fresh with the morning dew, girl. There's something about freshness. Again, there's that newness to it. Music. Okay. All right. And for some reason, I keep on getting a lot of goosebumps for group number 2. And then let your friends help you. Oh, interesting, group number 2. Okay, so what I'm actually hearing with all of these cards, group number 2, for a lot of you, if not all of you, I'm really picking up it's a brand new person. Okay, I'll be very honest, you know me. I'm going to give it to you straight. Others of you, I'm also getting here that this person is actually somebody that you are going to be meeting at work. It's like the both of you are doing the same things, just like what I said at the start of the reading. So, for instance, you are a writer, this person is a writer too, or you're a doctor, things like that. So there's something about career, okay, or even business, because I'm even hearing it's also one of your clients, or maybe you're the client. That's another thing I'm getting. And then what I'm also seeing here with this butterfly garden, okay, it's like you're growing, oops, I'm sorry about that. It's like you're growing your own garden first, is actually what I heard from Spirit, because you've learned from the past, all right? You probably, again, like what I said, you've attracted, not so good people or even lovers who took advantage of your kindness, and it pushed you, all right, to grow and to transform to become this very, loving person, or somebody who loves themselves first, okay? And yeah, I'm also getting here that you can meet this person through other people as well, because you got let your friends help you. So maybe through friends. That's another thing that I'm getting here. And with the music, I'm also getting that maybe you are a musician, because there's a lot of creative people for group number two. That's what I noticed. Okay. For group number two, either you guys are actually musicians, dancers as well, as also what I'm hearing, or a writer. Okay. So maybe they are also, in the same career field as you, because that was so strong as well, or you guys will be meeting this person through a friend, okay? But then again, I'm really picking up as a brand new person, okay, for a lot of you. Okie dokie. So before we wrap things up, because again, this reading is actually, focused more on how and where will you meet your future partner or your future spouse or other half. But before we wrap things up, let me actually pull up some charms. And gosh, it's been a long time that I haven't pulled this up, so let's give it a shot again, you guys. And it's weird, I really heard, no wonder I keep on hearing a lot of countries and state. Earlier, New Jersey and Iowa, and then I also heard Morocco, whether it's a holiday in Morocco, or somebody's moving to Morocco, or this person is from Morocco. I even heard, what was that other country that I heard on top of Morocco? Greece. Yeah, and I love Greece too. And I love Morocco too, by the way. That's why I always buy myself Moroccan lamps. Anyway, so you have here wheel. Okay. So destiny, you're definitely destined to be with this person, just like what I said. I feel that this is written in the stars. And again, for me, with this wheel fortune change. And we've talked about that, why you keep on getting the cards or the word change, okay? And then you got here, star. Wow, crazy. You got the star card earlier. And let me just check out what it says here, because it's freaking way too small. Yeah. Just for you, it says. Oh my God. So with a just for you, it's like this person, whoever they are, they're very loyal. I don't know. That's what I heard. The loyalty. Like this person is destined for you. There you go. Just for you. And yeah, you got here angels watching over me. So this is definitely, oh my gosh, orchestrated by the divine. Angels are also definitely watching this connection. You got the dolphin, so happiness. I feel that this person is also very much fun and creative, just like you. Because group number two, you guys are very, very creative, okay? And you got the crown. So I feel that you're actually, transforming to become this person who really values themselves. Because in the past, that's actually what you needed to work on, okay? I feel that you probably, had the tendency to settle for less because of low self-worth or self-value. But now you are actually realizing your value, your worth. You are the king or the queen with the crown over here. Oh my gosh. And again, this is your counterpart. Fairy. So very magical connection. Somebody watching group number two, very psychic as well for group number two. That's another thing that I noticed. So I feel that your guide is an elemental spirit. That's another thing that I'm actually hearing. You got the snowflake. So snowflakes, for me, it's all about uniqueness, okay? And I feel as well that maybe there's something about wintertime, okay? That's another clue. It says here, hold up, there's a hand over here, and it says handmade. So an artist, handmade, artisan is what I'm also hearing. So either this person is also an, that's why I'm getting creative people for group number two. Either this person's an artist, because I also heard artisan, maybe, doing some crafts, musician as well, dancers, wow, writers are all in group number 2. Gosh, another star over here. Wow, I feel that this is what you've been wishing for as well, all right? It's like a dream come true. Maybe you've lost faith in love, but yeah. I tell you guys, it's victory after a struggle. Yeah, definitely new, because you got the leaf. For me, leaf is all about new beginnings. Okay, you're releasing the old and you're actually going to be, yeah, embracing a brand new chapter with a totally brand new person. It's like you're writing a brand new story. Oh my gosh, yeah, because you've been through a lot with this call over here. Toxicity. There's a lot of toxic people that you may have dealt with, or you had to kind of like purge, or kind of like, yeah, heal from all those negative things as well, such as attachments, or maybe you having some low self-worth. Gosh, a lot of flowers. So again, blossom, okay? Like you are growing, you're blooming. Oh boy, a lot of fixing here. So I feel that for group number 2, you've been healing a lot. And then you got the love. I'm also hearing for group number 2, with the hand, somebody's also a healer watching group number 2. A lot of psychics and healers watching group number 2. So if you're also a healer, yeah, this person is too, okay? That's another thing that I'm actually getting. I'm also hearing Reiki. So maybe somebody's also, if I'm also picking up earlier that there is some sort of like a client, and yeah, because I heard that like this is one of your clients, or you are their client. I'm hearing that too. Like there's some sort of like a service. I even heard therapist earlier. So yeah, something about the hands, okay? Maybe that's their career. But yeah, look at this. Love, infinite symbol. Oh my gosh, this love is very strong. This future person or the future partner, the one that you will be ending up with, or your other half, it's a soul-based type of relationship, okay? And yeah, with the infinity symbol, it's eternal. It's an eternal love. Oh my gosh, group number 2. I love your reading. This is my favorite. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you again next week. Bye, guys. Last pile or group number 3, you chose Citrine. Okay. Group 1 and group 2's reading is again really, really beautiful. I love it. So I'm excited about yours. This reading, we're going to put our entire focus on how and where will you meet your other half, okay? If you wanted the future spouse reading and all that, you can check out one of my videos. I think that was ages ago when I did that. Anyway, let's get started. Spirit guides, archangels, and angels, please provide some guided messages for the collective, which shows group number 3. Ten of Wands, the Chariot, Nine of Swords, oh my gosh, look at this, King of Cups. Ooh, juicy. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And then Queen of Swords. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have here 6 of Swords. Okay. Very interesting for group number 3. I'm seeing here a lot of Swords energies. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And then we also have here water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, especially Cancer. I'm also seeing here Earth energies, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Okay, so how and where will you meet your future partner or other half? I'm actually getting here again, just like group number 2, there's something about traveling. Okay, you have a lot of travel cards. So I feel that it can be literally a travel, like you will be moving to a different country or moving overseas or changing locations. Or it can also be that you are struggling first. You're struggling whether should you actually change your career. There is something about you changing something, kind of like similar to group number 2. Either you are actually going to be figuring things out, whether should I leave the company, all right? Should I actually pursue this other dream or this other career? That's actually what I'm getting for group number 2. Not necessarily that you are relocating, but it's like you wanted to make some brand new changes for yourself. And you're kind of like confused. You're actually kind of like torn. You're not sure whether should you be making this change for yourself. But for others of you, yeah, it can be also overseas. That's what I'm actually getting. So I feel that maybe you'll be relocating, all right? Or this person also may come from a different country. That's another possibility for others of you, okay? And then what I'm also seeing here for group number 3 is that whoever this is, they are watching you. Okay, they're carefully, observing you. I feel at first maybe this person is actually, not going to be too obvious about how they truly feel. That's another message I'm hearing with all of these cards. I feel that this person is actually going to be moving a bit too slow, okay, towards you. And you're kind of like not sure, is this person really serious? Does this person really want me? Okay. And I feel you are actually this Queen of Swords. Like, you don't want to play any games. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of people who did that already, and you're like, I'm tired of playing games. If you don't want me, or if you're not going to be clear with me, I'm going to cut you off. That's another thing that I'm hearing for some of you watching, because I feel that whoever this is, this person is actually a slow mover. Okay, this person's not going to be taking fast action towards you. They are definitely going to be kind of like observing you first or analyzing the situation. Another thing that I'm also hearing for group number 3 is that one of you needed to release something first. Maybe that's why I'm also hearing change for group number 3. Like, somebody is actually going to be releasing something first before meeting this new person. I said new person. So for some of you, yeah, or for a lot of you, it's a brand new person. Maybe it's hard for you to release a past person because you're definitely kind of like holding on to a past relationship, okay? And I feel that it would take some time, all right? Once you're finally ready to let it go, or you would take that risk of, okay, you know what, nothing is happening, all right? As much as I wanted to stick with this past person, hoping that this person is going to come back and all that, I have to get moving. I don't know, I'm hearing that for group number 3. Maybe that's why there's a lot of travel or movement. And yeah, that's how you'll be meeting this new person for some of you, okay? Because it's still possible that it can be a past person. Unlike with group number 2, group number 2's reading, it's definitely a brand new person. No past people, okay? Or no past person. For group number 3, I'm picking up that it can still be a past person. Maybe they are going to be changing in such a way that they are more going to be emotionally mature. Maybe in the past they're not. That's another possibility. But for others of you, what I'm hearing is that you are having a hard time letting go of something first, okay? But once you're finally ready to surrender or let it go, that's how this person's going to step into your life. And it can also be that this person's going to be taking things slow, just like what I said. I feel that they don't want to rush things, but they're watching you. It can also be a secret admirer, by the way, all right? Like, this person is going to be hiding their feelings first, because King of Cups is somebody who's actually really good when it comes to concealing their true emotions. So I feel that's actually what I'm getting with your future spouse or your other half, that they're not really going to be making some fast action, just like what I said, because they wanted to be sure. They wanted to take things slow because they're after stability as well. And again, I'm drawn to the 6 of Swords. There's something about releasing, because I'm seeing here a lot of maple leaves, or kind of like the autumn season. So for me, autumn is also talking about releasing the old before welcoming the new. So there's that energy of whether this is you, you needed to release something first or someone before you can actually meet your other half. And it's hard for you to do that. That's what I'm hearing. It can also be, maybe it's hard for you to change jobs, like you wanted to stay in this company. For others of you, it can be location. You know, you're like having a hard time deciding whether should I make this move or what. Okay, but anyway, you would be taking that chance or you will be taking that risk. Yeah, see, transformation. Oh my gosh, change. And it says here, take a leap of faith. I just said that like seconds ago. You will be taking that risk. Well, bingo, there you go. Take a leap of faith, it says here. So whatever that is, because this is a general reading, but my point is, that's the scenario for you. Like, you are struggling about something, okay? It's hard for you to let go of something. It's like you're holding back. You're not sure, should I actually take that chance? Should I actually take that risk? Whether it's about you changing jobs or switching careers. Maybe because you're afraid that if you leave the company or you leave your job, that maybe it's going to be a bad decision. That's just a scenario or an example, okay? For others of you, it can be a person, okay? Maybe because you're still very much in love with a past person, it's hard for you to let that person go because in your mind, no, this is my person. But eventually, I'm getting here that you are going to be open to making some changes for yourself, all right? And I feel as well that you're also going to be taking that chance or taking that risk to let go of the control. I keep on hearing that for group number 3. But I'm also getting here that, yeah, there would be something that you needed to release first before you can meet this person, okay? Oh my gosh, and he got your delight, okay. Action, okay, all right. Oh boy. And then feeling alone, okay. Interesting. So here's what I'm hearing with all of these 4 cards. What I'm actually getting, group number 3, is that I feel that whoever this is that you will be ending up with, okay, because we're talking about your other half, I'm getting here that this person is actually going to be totally different as well. If you're not going to resonate with, it's a past person, although I'm still not really picking up a past person for group number 3. It's possible for maybe a few of you, okay, in which this person is going to be transforming to become a much more mature person, emotionally mature. Somebody's going to be taking action towards you. Because again, like what I said, I feel that whoever this is, they are slow movers, okay? But I'm seeing here that whether it's a new person, and this new person is somebody who's going to be different because they are definitely going to be direct with you. They're actually going to be taking action. I feel that this person is also not afraid to take that risk. Or at first, they might play things safe, is what I heard, because they're going to be carefully analyzing you first or observing you. And then there you go. Once they're sure of it, once they are ready, they would be telling you. Because again, birds are messengers. And then there's also something about someone leaving the place that they are from. Maybe that's why I'm getting travel for group number 3. So there's still a possibility for group number 3 that you will be changing locations, okay? And at first, you are actually quite not sure. Like, should I be doing this? Because it's like you're half-hearted, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're not really sure if you should be doing this. Like, is it a right decision? Is it a good or is it a wise move? That's what I'm hearing. But I feel that you will be taking a chance or taking a risk anyway. And it's like, that sacrifice is definitely going to be leading to a future reward for you, group number 3. Okay? I also feel that with this black and white horse, okay, there's difference between you and this other half of yours, okay? But it's like yin and yang. You combine black and white, all right? They complement each other. You really balance each other out. Wow. Very beautiful. Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. Well, this is nice. Look at that. Whoa. Let me just pull up more. Guilt. Dark thoughts. Okay. I love how everything is matching here. Okay, so you got emotional loss. So this is the Five of Cups energy. So I feel that for group number 3, you were definitely disappointed or frustrated over a past event. So whether it's a past relationship that did not work, okay? Um, I feel as well that, yeah, for group number 3, that's why I heard that it may be a bit of a struggle for you to let go of something. And that's weird. It says here, I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. And that's exactly what I said earlier. I noticed that there's a lot of releasing for group number 3 before you are going to meet your other half. At first, it's going to be challenging for you because you don't want to. It's like you're still hung up on the past. And Five of Cups is also talking about dwelling on the past, right? It's crying over spilt milk, that as much as you wanted to bring the past back, you can't. Okay, so there's actually something about that for some of you watching group number 3, in which at first it will be hard for you to let go of something, but eventually you will. Okay, because you would eventually realize that I needed to grow. Okay, that situation, that negative situation, negative experience is just allowing me to grow. It's assisting me as well to become this Empress, okay? So whether you're male or female, and the Empress is actually somebody who loves herself, okay? So I feel this is actually part of what you also needed to embrace, the Empress energy. Even with the heart chakra over here being lit up, I feel that there's something about self-love as well. And again, with the dark thoughts, there's a lot of confusion. And that's really the energy I got, even at the very start. Like, you are kind of like confused. Like, is it a wrong move or a good move? Should I be doing this? Like, somebody's kind of like not sure. Or should I let go of this connection? Or should I move on of this connection? I don't know. I'm getting that. But eventually you would be taking a chance, or you would be taking that risk. But it's going to be leading to a future reward. Okay? Some of you, you might be actually meeting your other half after you've done the work, and you're now this Empress, because the Empress loves herself. Okay? So there's something about loving yourself, or self-love, self-work, okay? That's really what I'm getting for group number 3, okay? That's when you will meet your future partner. So maybe it's not going to be as fast as you wanted it to be, okay? Because out of all the 3 groups, for group number 3, there's a lot of resistance, okay? That's what I'm hearing, okay? And some of you, not to say you are stubborn, but you're kind of like, yeah, you're still fixated on something. It's hard for you to make some changes. It's hard for you to take a chance or to embrace some changes in your life, okay? And so I feel that's why it's going to take some time first, but eventually, anyway, you will. Let's see what else. Very interesting. Yeah, new life. Oh my gosh. Look at this come together. Oh my gosh, I love this group number 3. So yeah, I feel for group number 3, just like group number 2, you guys are transforming, okay? You are going to be transforming to be this totally different but really beautiful person, inside and out, because I feel that you'll be discovering something about yourself, all right? Group number 3, because I feel in the past you're not wanting to see it, or it's hard for you to see your value, it's hard for you to see your worth, maybe because of how people made you feel or how they treated you, is what I heard, okay? But like what I said, the past is just really kind of like pushing you as well to learn something about yourself, that it's pushing you to be the Empress. So again, whether you're male or female, and eventually you will be emerging to become one, okay? Because again, there's a lot of transformation as well for group number 3. You will be rising up again, is what I'm getting here with this warrior. You're strong, group number 3, okay? And yeah, new life. It's like you are starting something new for yourself. So, for instance, if you actually had a painful heartbreak with, with someone that you love in the past, and it's hard for you to let go of that past memory or past situation, eventually you are going to be strong enough to overcome that, okay? And you're actually going to be ready to embrace this brand new beginning for yourself. A brand new you is actually what I'm getting for group number 3. Although out of all the 3 groups, I feel that for group number 3, you guys are the ones who would be glowing up, really. Like there's going to be a total shift. Like you're a totally different person from who you used to be, okay? And because of this brand new change and, transformation happening for you, I feel that you are attracting somebody who's actually going to be on the same page with you with this come together. Just like with this 2 drops over here, I feel that whoever it is that you will be ending up with, your other half, all right, you guys are actually sharing the same type of love. Like you are on the same page. You are each other's king and queen. Because I'm drawn to this crown over here, all right? That's really what I'm getting. Maybe the relationship that you've had in the past, it's kind of like a one-sided thing or one-way street is what I heard. But whoever this is, this other half of yours, of course, is somebody on the same page as you, all right? So again, I'm still picking up for group number 3. For a lot of you, it's a brand new person. There's only a few of you in which maybe this person's going to be also changing to become a much more emotionally mature type of person. But yeah, a lot of you guys is a brand new one, okay? And yeah, this would happen after you've done the work as well within yourself, okay? After you realize that, yeah, I needed to put myself first. I need to grow a beautiful relationship with myself first, because again, you are going to emerge to become a brand new person, a totally brand new person, group number 3. And once you've done that, or once you were able to overcome all of those struggles, all of those heartbreak and all of that, you're ready to meet your other half when this come together. Oh gosh, I love your reading too, group number 3. Let's see, what else? Yeah, love partnership. Broken open, okay. Yeah, again, look at this. For me, this is also enlightenment with a broken open. It's like something will be revealed to you, all right? I feel that you will be going within first, group number 3. You will be discovering something about yourself, all right? You will be discovering What is it that I can actually do to attract healthy partnerships? So if you're not resonating with, you're still hung up on a past person, I'm actually just getting here that you are first going to be doing some inner work here, okay? You're trying to go back to yourself. That's another thing I'm hearing. Some of you might be healing some inner child issues or traumas first. That's a very specific message I heard right now. And then you'll be uncovering, okay, now I know why is it that I attract these type of, men or women. And then because of that knowledge, because of that wisdom, or because of you also working on yourself, you are attracting somebody who's going to be marrying that to you. That's really what I heard. Somebody's also committed to be in a long-term, serious, healthy love partnership with you. That's why when I saw that come together card, it's like two drops are actually kissing, and right in the middle, we see here a heart symbol. So it's like you and this person are actually on the same page. It's not a one-way street. It's not like you're more invested, the other person is not. Okay, the both of you are working to make this relationship work. The both of you are actually looking on that area, maybe because in the past, one person is not ready to be in a commitment and you're more actually invested to that relationship. And there's an imbalance, is what I'm hearing, okay? But I feel it's also because of you really needed to discover something about yourself. Something will be revealed to you first. And this is more about who you are, really. Or why are these things happening to you? Why do I attract these type of relationships? Some of it, like what I said, and that's specifically what I heard, it's actually rooted from childhood. Whoa, okay. Let's see. Let's try to pull up more. Although it's quite similar to group number 2 in such a way that there's going to be a lot of healing work, a lot of self-love, self-value, or yeah, a lot of inner work before you can actually meet your other half. That's how you can meet your other half. You first needed to work on yourself. But also, in terms of some of you guys, you will be changing something first. You'll be releasing something first. It can be a change of job, change of locations. And speaking of which, there's also travel for group number 3. Yeah, you got 8 of Cups. So you are eventually going to be walking away. At first, it's going to be a little bit of a struggle for you, group number 3. It's like you're half-hearted. You're not sure, should I leave or not? That's why when I saw that Chariot card, because Chariot is also talking about movement. Okay, you got this earlier. Is it this way or that way? Okay, that's what it says here. And I feel you will be put in that situation first. But eventually, you will be taking a risk. No wonder... Yeah, I'm actually picking up for group number 3 that maybe for others of you, it can also be something to do with career. That's another thing that I'm actually getting. So, yeah, if it's not necessarily a past person, you will be shifting careers. And that's how you will meet this other half. Okay. Queen of Cups. Oh gosh, wow. I love this, you guys. Group number 3, you are definitely going to be, successful in releasing something that no longer serves you. Because that's really what I'm getting for group number 3. At first, it's going to be quite of a struggle for you to be doing that. But eventually, they're showing me here that you will. Because for me, 6 of Wands also talks about moving forward. You would eventually move on and move forward. Unlike in the past, and one of the cards we put up for you, you got the 5 of Cups. And again, 5 of Cups talks about dwelling on the past. So I feel that it can be that currently you're still in that energy. You're still kind of like looking back towards what has happened to the past, or if it's an actual person, right? It's hard for you to move forward. But eventually they're showing me here that you will. And that's also because, again, you are also growing a beautiful relationship with yourself. You're actually looking after your own needs. That's another thing that I'm hearing with this Queen of Cups. You're loving yourself more now. I feel like I'm kind of like seeing how you're going to be glowing up. Group number 3, okay? Like you're transforming to become a totally different person. A far more better person, I tell you that. It's like you're becoming a better version of yourself, group number 3. And I even heard right now, just by looking at these 3 cards, you would tell yourself, wow, I'm glad I took that chance. I'm glad that I did help myself to walk away or to move on from something that is no longer serving me. And you will be thanking yourself later on, is what I'm hearing right now from Spirit. I tell you that. I bet you would. You would actually come back one day and say to yourself, gosh, I'm glad I did that. Because otherwise you won't be meeting this love that you truly deserve. So for a lot of you, still, I'm picking up it's a new person, okay? Only like 2% of you, it's past person coming back. But it's still possible. Unlike group number 1, it's past person. Wow, sudden wealth. Okay. Okay, all right. Very interesting for group number 3. For some of you, how and where will you meet your other half? I'm actually getting here. It's really career, okay? There's something about career for group number 3. Either it's somebody that you'll be working with, okay? For others of you, somebody watching group number 3, you are actually going to be shifting careers. Working with children is really what I got here, okay? So maybe that's something that's going to happen for you in the future. If it has not yet, happened, it will in the future. Somebody watching group number 3 will be doing that, either teaching children. I'm also hearing that this person may also have children for others of you, okay? Not all of you. That's another thing that I'm also getting here. Others of you, I'm also hearing that you'll meet your other half through a family member. So on top of you traveling, or there's going to be some change in location or change in career, I'm also getting it can also be a family member who's also going to be introducing you to this other half. And this person may already have kids. Again, that's something specific, not for all of you. That's what I've been channeling, okay? And then with this fire, I'm more like getting that you are going to be, like putting more of your focus on your career first. Okay, it's like you're actually going to be directing your focus there. You're putting more focus on what inspires you. Okay, and then all of a sudden, this person is going to pop up into your life. Wow, group number 3. This is very, very interesting. Although it's similar to group number 2 in terms of travel, because I'm seeing that too. Or this person's from a different country for others of you. But I'm also getting here that for group number 3, there are some specific scenarios that I'm getting for you guys. So yeah, only take what applies. Others of you, I'm really getting here that you might be really changing careers if you're not resonating with travel. So maybe it's a totally different, type of career or a different type of company, and that's how you will meet this other half. And then for others of you, there's something about children. Either they have children or you're working in a type of career that deals with children. Are you kidding me? It says here, oh my gosh. And he saw me shuffle as always. Changing roles or jobs or change within a job. Need I say more? Group number 3. Right? I told you, because I keep on getting that. Like, if it's not necessarily travel, just like what I said, maybe the travel had something more to do with you moving to a different type of career. Oh my gosh. Well, bingo. There we go. How specific is that? Changing roles or jobs. Oh boy. And then he got desire to make improvements, right? This is such a crazy reading. All right. Oh, yeah. Okay. Quite interesting for group number 3. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love how specific this one is. All right. So here's what I'm actually seeing. So obviously, you've already identified that for a lot of you, either you will be changing jobs, just like what I said, and it says here too, changing jobs, and maybe this new career is where you will meet your other half. But I'm also getting here, it's because of you wanted to make some improvements, because you got here desire to make improvements. Maybe because of you wanted to work on yourself. That's why I keep on getting self-love, inner work and all that. And because of you doing that, all right, and you're learning as well from, past situations or past relationships, you are growing, you are transforming, all right. And I feel for group number 3, at one point, all right, whoever this past person was, you kind of like lost yourself, is what I'm hearing from spirit. You kind of like lost yourself, and you probably also tried to pursue relationships. Okay, maybe that's how you were doing things in the past. Whether you've been doing that still right now, but eventually it's going to be a totally different thing for you. Okay, you're not going to be chasing relationships anymore. All right. And that's because of you're realizing with that broken open card, you're realizing about yourself that, hey, you know what? I shouldn't be chasing relationships. All right. I love myself, and I'm only going to settle with people who are on the same page with me. Okay. Maybe in the past, it's a totally different thing. Like in the past, when you like someone, you just really try your very best to pursue that relationship. And you're kind of like, again, you're losing yourself. Remember when I saw that broken open, you're discovering something about yourself. It's like you're coming back to yourself. Well, there you go. Because I feel that's what has happened to you. And it left you feeling frustrated with a frustration card over here. Okay? For some of you, what I'm actually hearing is that not necessarily you were frustrated over a past person or relationship, but you were frustrated with your work. And that's why you got changing roles or jobs. It's like you are not seeing any growth or improvement in that area of finances or maybe in your career. It's like you wanted to make some improvements. You wanted something far more better than what you have been doing for the past 8 years, let's say, or what. And you're like, I needed, to get out of this career because you're definitely frustrated. You felt either burnt out, is what I'm hearing, or that you find things so routinary or it lacks excitement for you. Because again, for group number 3, you guys are very creative as well, just like group 2. You're very, very creative. And that's how you'll meet your other half, okay? After you've done the work, and then you will be changing locations or changing jobs. There you go. And maybe that's why I picked up that maybe it's somebody that you're going to work with, okay? Maybe it's a brand new company, and that's how you will meet this other half of yours, okay? Ooh, wow. But at first, it's going to be a struggle. That's what I noticed for group number 3. You're kind of like not sure. Like, should I actually let go? Should I actually change jobs? That's going to be the scenario first. And then eventually, once you were able to finally make a decision or you're going to take a risk, bingo. later on you are going to be thanking yourself, and you would say to yourself, I'm glad I took that chance, I'm glad I took that risk, because otherwise I'll be stuck in the same sickening situation as before. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting for group number 3, which is fantastic. Wow. Okay, so that's what I actually have for you. But before we wrap things up, because again, this entire reading is just mainly about how and where will you meet, your journey, kind of like that. It's like a journey towards meeting the other half for you. But let's pull up some charms, which I haven't used for a long time now. Gosh, yeah, I kind of like missed this. Let's see here. Wow, again, we're seeing here butterflies. So again, transformation. Well, you got that, right? I believe you got that. Yeah, there's something about butterflies for you, group number 3. Transformation, changes, change of jobs, right? So yeah, a lot of changes for group number 3, or you're transforming to become this butterfly. Because again, you know, life is all about faces, right? And we got to embrace that. Maybe, you know, in the past you used to be like this, but then because of that past experience or situation, it's just pushing you to grow. You're becoming the Empress now. You're knowing your worth, you're loving yourself, and all that. Ooh boy, yeah, because you got here this tree. For me, this is wisdom as well. Okay, you're learning, you're growing. Oh my gosh. And they got a lot of music symbolism over here, or music charms. Gosh, so maybe either whoever this is, your other half, maybe they love music, or you are a musician, or they are a musician. They hold the key to your heart, or you hold the key to this person's heart. Wow. Yeah, I really feel that there's going to be a lot of, I'm hearing, yeah, like this new person, if it's a new person, it's not really a past person. It's going to give you that different type of feelings, what I'm hearing from spirit. It's like you are really going to feel as if there's butterflies in your stomach. That's why I got this butterfly over here. It will fill you with a lot of excitement, and you're going to say something like, wow, I haven't felt like this before from the past relationships that I've had. I don't know. I'm really hearing that. And then, yeah, I got the turtle. It's going to be slow and steady, so don't be too hard on yourself. Be patient as well, group number 3, because if you're thinking that you will be single, I don't think so. I'm really getting here that this person is actually going to be taking things slow as well. They don't want to be too quick and all that, but it's going to be worth it. You also got your fleur-de-lis, so yeah. France for some of you, okay? Or maybe this person's French. And then you also got your horse. So yeah, for me, horse is all about freedom. So you're definitely freeing yourself from something. Toxicity, exactly. There's toxic symbols. So maybe negative attachments, people are not good for you. Maybe you're kind of like holding on to something. Okay, but you are going to be choosing to free yourself from things, situations that are no longer good for you. And that's how you will be meeting your other half. Again, 2 trees. Oh gosh. I'm also getting here that maybe this person is actually somebody that you'll be meeting through a family, because I heard that when I saw the children card. Either they have children, that's a clue, or I also heard through a family member. Okay, that's actually what I'm getting. I'm hearing India. So either you are from India. Wow, I just heard that. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm hearing a specific message right now. That's crazy. I didn't expect that. I just heard India, and I'm hearing that it is a fixed marriage, but you're kind of like not open to that, is what I'm hearing. I don't know why am I channeling. Like somebody is not liking the idea of being in a fixed marriage. Is there fixed marriage still? I'm not sure. You tell me. But I really heard that. And I feel that at first you're not going to be open to that. but eventually, whoever this is, they're actually the one for you. All right. At first, you're kind of like, no, I don't want fixed marriage. Like, I'm not into that. I am in love with another person. I don't know. I keep on hearing it right now. That's crazy. But I feel that whoever this is that will be introduced to you by a family member, you will be surprised that this is somebody that you will really, spending your lifetime with. Okay. Maybe there's hesitation at first. And I feel that you'll be happy. Okay? You're actually going to be shocked yourself, like, wow, all along I don't like fixed marriage. I don't know who am I channeling. My gosh, wow. And I heard India. So I'm not sure, to all my Indian viewers out there, is there still fixed marriage in India or what? Is it still, going on until this very day? Because I'm not sure, honestly. All right. But anyway, you got Scorpio. So either you are a Scorpio or this person is a Scorpio. And again, there's a lot of transformation. Well, Scorpio, it's all about death, transformation. I'm a Scorpio, by the way, so hello to my fellow Scorpios. So yeah, there you go. That's all I have for you, group number 3. Crazy. I wasn't really expecting that very specific message. I don't know who is that for, but yeah, I hope that it resonated with you. And I hope you enjoyed this reading too, group number 3. I'll see you again next week. Bye, guys.